Greetings, UNI Panther fans and Rocket League fans alike. My name is Jaeger. In the booth with me, as always, is Scrungus, and in production we have Igneous. An exciting matchup tonight as UNI Purple will face off against UW-Milwaukee. Both of these teams are Panthers, so Scrungus, just so you know, we have two Panther teams going at it today.
Well, at least one's going away with the dub, and go Cats. So somebody's
go Cats.
Somebody's winning. You can't go wrong by saying go Cats today. It's one of those good days.
Absolutely. So looking at this matchup here, it's very evenly matched. Both of these teams are 2-1. Both of them coming off of a 3-0 win. It could be anybody's game here, Strungus.
Yeah, this is gonna be a hard game to read right off the rip. It's gonna take some. We'll see if teams take their time to just try and get something play established downfield, or if they just try to go blitzing. And already we're gonna kind of see some whiffs coming off from the Milwaukee side as here comes your home Panthers trying to take a one away.
Yeah, UNI is gonna try and find some offense going, but that's cleared off by your Doom. Arity getting the demo and TJ a demo as well. Defensive block midfield. It's going to roll out left-hand side. AVJM will defer it, passes on over. Arity takes it over, right-hand side, bumps it, passes one defender, and two UNI Panthers go up with the first draw today.
Like I kind of said, this was like the early stage of this game was just both these teams are going to be feeling each other out, right? And right there is just a little bit of miscommunication on Milwaukee's side. You got all three of their players just in one corner, and you just cannot have that. When that ball's rushing, all three are going to act like they need to go for it, and that's how your UNI Panthers came away with the goal there.
Absolutely. Are we going to start saying their UNI Panthers?
Yeah, I don't even know how to say like which Panthers. Yeah, like how do you even declare who's Panther? Like, do we have the purple Panther? Like, what's their team colors? Gold, I guess.
Yeah, actually,
they're gold.
Actually,
well, that sucks because we are also gold. So this is just awful. Who wrote this script?
Gold's a very popular color.
God, the people who wrote this script were horrible.
I know.
Nobody needs to lose their job. This is ridiculous.
Well, so far our UNI Panther team is going to go up with another follow-up here in game one.
Yeah, and that was really scary look here too. As TJ starts to dribble this ball, AJ takes away, and then TJ goes forward looking for a bump, but actually just puts it right in the corner where no one can defend.
See, and at that point, you have to wonder, is that a rotation issue, Strungus, or what do you think the miscommunication was there?
Honestly, at that point, if you're the last defender there, you're screwed because the 50 on the wall did not go in your favor, and you were left in a 2v1 situation on defense. It's going to be hard to get not scored on unless you get really lucky with a quick save.
And the ball just goes right off the side of the crossbar there. AJ with a clutch save, and Arity to bump this out right-hand side. So the offense is starting to pick up for this UW-Milwaukee Panther team.
Yeah, they had started off kind of bump and demo heavy at the start of the game. They were kind of tossing UNI around a lot, but now it's kind of switched tables where now UNI looks a little bit more bump heavy and demo friendly. So if Milwaukee wants to get back on this right foot, they're definitely going to have to change up their play style quick.
Over here, right-hand side, nothing there. Decides to pinch it right-hand side. AVJM is going to defer it over to Alex and Arity. They're going to battle right-hand side. Alex will defend and pass to AVJM. Defers to your Doom, tries to set something up, but that's quickly pushed away and cleared by Arity.
Arity with a big clear there, and AJ is going to follow up with another 50 of his own. That's going to go into the Milwaukee corner. AJ is going to try and center this for a ball, but a good save by AVJM. Puts that one to the corner. AJ is going to try and shoot again, but that one is also double defended. Kind of a waste of a shot. He could have looked for a pass opportunity there. Ooh, but a good play off the backboard. But it's just going to get kind of shoved away, and we're just kind of playing just back and forth in the opponent's corner now.
And especially when you're up 2-0 like the UNI Panthers are, at this point you want to play more defensively, try and not get the final dagger. You still got a little over a minute and a half to play.
That's true. I mean, you could really think about it either way. You could think about it as being more offensive, as you could play more offense as I want to stabilize my cushion even further. Or if you're not feeling very threatened, just play a little midfield battle, keep that midfield pressure up, and just keep that ball on their side. If you can do that, then they have no chance to gather an offense at all.
Well, so far this UW-Milwaukee Panther squad keeping the ball possession in the side of UNI Panthers for this last minute or so of game time. And so far, they haven't been able to get an answer. UNI Panthers have been defending it very well.
Yeah, you even see a couple, like, you can even see UNI, like, non-meaningfully, like, cause some double commits as AJ gets another big save there. But there's been a couple times where UNI's made some questionable double commits, and still Milwaukee cannot pull through to make even a shot attempt.
Yeah, and that's just part of maybe the offensive scheme that UNI Panthers are trying to do, just something along those lines.
Oh, that's a good look from Echerty. That ball's going to waterfall right back down, back to himself, and he's just going to be able to score another easy goal.
Yeah, that was a great setup there, especially caught Yordoom off. Even though he didn't get the clear like he wanted, that was a really great follow-up by Arity.
No, I think he planned to get that out into the corner, but he didn't hit that right in the part of his car. And also the double commit, I don't know, maybe fooled him or shook him a little bit, but yeah, and the waterfall is not going to help you in any favors, because you know Echerty's just going to be there to score it every single day.
Left-hand side now. UNI's got less than 30 seconds to seal the deal here in game one, a best of 5, first to 3. Arity cleared out, passes to TJ, 10 seconds left, and at this point, good job, UNI Panthers. Good job, Cats. How about that?
Yeah, go Cats. Cats played well this game. I've never seen the Panthers play better here.
Exactly, as that one's quickly saved for the last save for TJ, and UNI will take game one 3-0. Nothing offensively coming from this UW Panther team. Scrungus, if you were Milwaukee, what would you want to do going into a game two?
I kind of said it a little bit early, but you're definitely going to have to change your play style, and there's a couple ways you can do that. Number one, and probably the best way they can do it, is definitely start taking UNI out of the game. Start demoing, start bumping, especially on the defensive corners. Take them out so they can't keep that rotation pushing. That's just one way. Otherwise, you're just going to have to play faster, because right now, UNI's very comfortable right now with just playing this patient game of keeping the ball in the midfield and waiting for Milwaukee to make those defensive mistakes.
PJ is going to quickly take this away from AVGM. Alex will clear it right-hand side where AJ will get the quick demo as he defers midfield over to TJ, gets the corner shot. No good as Alex clears this one right-hand side.
Yeah, and you just see AJ, again, just kind of lurking that midfield line. Like, he's just going to guard and wait for Milwaukee to make that error, because that's what they're comfortable with right now. They're not trying to push anything super ridiculous on offense. They're just waiting for mistakes to come out. As you see, another big clear comes out here for... there's another mistake. He just popped it up middle, and TJ's going to maybe get a look at this. And nope, he calls it off for Arity. And now the ball's slowly going to get cleared from Milwaukee's side.
Arity's going to try and defense, and a big clear by AJ as he's going to take it midfield. Alex will take the shot far over. Arity's right there for the quick save.
Yeah, it's just the ball back and forth. They're not taking possession. Even though Milwaukee there was in a 1v1 situation, they still cleared the ball out. I don't know why, but it's just... I don't know if they're just not thinking right, or if they're just kind of they think they just need a rush to get a goal just to get some momentum built.
Yeah, and that's a very good possibility. Like, there's been several double commits. They haven't been communicating. Normally, you have someone on each section of the field, and right now, we're just not seeing this from this Milwaukee squad.
Yeah, AJ's really upset there that no one was there for a center ball, because he definitely delivered a center, and no one from Milwaukee, strangely enough, did not go for the ball. And I guess UNI was thinking somebody was definitely going to go, but just no one just there to pick up the pace.
AVGM is going to take it left-hand side. Arity is going to clear it away. Or AJ to clear over to Arity. TJ defers as AVGM will defer to your doomed.
Arity's going to try and take this up the wall. It gets a little misflick, though, and a slight more double commit there. Good bump, though, by Arity, just clearing out the way. AJ's just going to try and send this middle, see if Milwaukee can get another mistake out. TJ's just going to wait for it to happen, and he's just going to try to dribble this out with no boost. Gets a good 50 on the backside, and AVJM's just going to have to try and clear this out with 30 boosts.
2 minutes, 30 seconds left to play in game 2, and so far we've been scoreless. UNI's offense, who typically has been a good pressure and what really set the back end of this Milwaukee squad, hasn't really been showing up in this game 2, but I also wonder if some of that might have to do with, you know, trying to get the comfortable shot that you want, while Milwaukee is kind of scrambling to get the ball cleared.
Yeah, that's true. UNI's, it doesn't really look like they're in a hurry right now. Like, they are taking their time. Look at, more mistakes come out for easy goals right there. Big whiff off the big fake from AJ in the corner, and that's just going to be another free goal just from big Milwaukee mistakes.
Yeah, again, it's just one of those rotational things that, you know, everyone's starved for boost. We kind of saw that in the middle game there when we were centered on your Doom. Like, he was trying to get some mechanics and some tricks going midfield, but zero boost. You can't do a lot with that.
No, you can't do a lot. And UNI's just taking the corners. As soon as they get past the ball, they're looking for that corner boost to try and drain that opponent.
Well, AJ's going to go ahead and get this one cleared out as a rare shot on goal coming from this UW-Milwaukee squad. Arity again for a demo. And that's another thing that I haven't noticed, Scrungus, is there hasn't been a lot of demos coming from this UW-Milwaukee squad.
No, they started off game 1 kind of strong with them, but I don't know if they've gotten another one, as we just see 2 more demos pop out from UNI side. I don't know if I've seen a demo come out at all in game number 2 for Milwaukee.
No, and I wonder if part of that has to do with the boost that they've been starved. And nice follow-up defensively there for AJ.
Yeah, massive clear there, and AJ's still just trying to put some work in, just putting that pressure up on that midfield line so they can knock it an offense built here.
So less than 1 minute to play, UNI up 1. And again, showing with all the command and the coolness. They've been getting the demos that they want. They've been getting the boost that they need. They've been boost starving Milwaukee. And as this ball floats in, what a laser shot from the right-hand side.
Yeah, and I didn't look at his boost total. No, he had about 20 boosts left in the tank, but it was just not a good aerial. He was using too much directional aerial, it looked like, and it was just, I don't know, just doing some tornado spins. I don't know why, when he could have just flown up and touched it, but that's just tough. And almost a kickoff goal comes out for AJ as well.
Yeah, luckily Alex was there to save it away. He currently has a hat trick in safeties, so trying to be that third man back, trying to play defensively. But here we go. Now from the left-hand side, AJ gets this one to go.
AJ's cracked, and another bad touch here, and a demo attempt that looks like there from Alex was trying to happen on AJ to try and alleviate some of that pressure that AJ's been bringing, but he just missed that tackle before he took that shot, and AJ's going to come away with another one.
And less than 30 seconds now, UNI Panthers trying to seal this one away. As this one's right off the right side of the crossbar. No good. TJ tries to backflip and gets the follow-up. Alex clears it over left-hand side. So that was almost another dagger on this UW-Milwaukee team.
Oh, that was a fast ball, Jaeger. I'm telling you, that thing was going miles, dude. That thing was going that was going to hit the back of the net, and it was going through the end of it. It was going out, like, clearly. I think it was a cannon.
Yeah, and this ball goes up and in, and there it is. With 0 seconds on the board, TJ gets this one to go.
Yeah, you can tell. I don't know if you can really see it in the replay, but 2 of the players from Milwaukee literally just stopped moving at the very end of that game when that goal was scored. So they are not happy with their performance right now, Jaeger.
No, and I also wonder if part of it's just, you know, you started off on the wrong foot. You got down early. First blood was drawn by the UNI Panthers, and since then, I've noticed that Alex tried to have some individual efforts there. You're Doomed, who is the captain of this team, has tried to make some solo plays, haven't been able to make it. And the big thing about Rocket League, Scrungus, is that it's a team game, and you got to play together.
That's true. I mean, honestly, this is what I've been telling people. Like, you got to try and play with people of your own taste, right? And honestly, UNI they get along very well, all 3 of those guys, genuinely. And you don't really know what's going on across the other end of the pitch. You know, you don't know those 3 guys as well as you know who we know. And you know, some people just don't get along as, or they just don't connect as well, as I should say. They just don't connect as well as AJ almost gets another goal there.
right off the top of the crossbar, but TJ's going to apply the pressure right-hand side. You're doomed to clear it. Arity tries to pinch. Double commit now from this UW team as TJ is going to go back to defend. Gets a nice bump centered there. Fully cleared right-hand side by Arity.
Yeah, we're starting to see a little bit of better pressure build-up from Milwaukee as they're just trying to own the midfield right now. And AJ is going to be caught in a 1v2 situation here, but actually gets a really good touch on that ball to send it away to his corner.
2-0 is the series as this ball just lazily goes into the front of the goalpost. But UNI trying to seal the deal on this one, as this one's going to get bumped away over to You're Doomed.
Yeah, like you were saying, like AJ was just waiting for that ball to just cross because they've been playing so cautious. They've been playing not cautious. They don't really care right now. They know Milwaukee's not putting the pressure on. He's not worried that a shot's coming out. Once they start actually shooting the ball, then he might actually start caring about protecting his own net. But right now, UNI is just chilling in the back seat.
50 now goes over right-hand side. You're Doomed tries to follow it up. Alex passes and deferred. You're Doomed didn't go and chase that ball. That's kind of interesting there, but he's got a full set of boost. I don't know what's going on.
And AVJM's got 0 boost here too to just try and pop this one up. AJ's just going to put it right back in the corner and just follow up. UNI is getting their own corner boost here, and look at the challenge game is just really weird from the other Panthers. That's a good lob shot there, but the follow-up, no, a little short, but finally you see some Milwaukee life.
Exactly, and that was just a very good rotational play. Maybe that's something that they had in the back pocket there. Of course, that initial shot came from AVJM, kind of set it up there on the backboard. You're Doomed tried to get an angle on it, sealed the deal with Alex. So, first time that we've seen in this series UW-Milwaukee go up by 1.
Yeah, we almost see a kickoff goal come out from UNI as well as we see another double commit. This could be a very good scoring opportunity for UNI as TJ brings us into the corner. He's in a good spot, but no one's there to shoot right now. And Arity's going to try and send this one to the corner for AJ, but no, that gets also sent into the corner.
You're Doom's going to center it up. AJ will pass it, float it. TJ to clear it left-hand side. AJ working that left-hand side as well as Alex will defend it, push it up and over. TJ tries to get the pinch to pass it back, and there's just a full scrum on that right-hand side of the pitch.
Yeah, a lot of no boost, a lot of low 50s. They're just trying to, and no one's in net. Oh my goodness. Arity's just going to take the free one just to tie this one back up.
Yeah. And again, it's just one of those things where you see right there in the replay, a double commit. The rotation of this UW-Milwaukee squad is not where it needs to be right now at this point.
Yeah, you can't be that close to your teammate like that. We need some better spacing out from Milwaukee. They just need to be, and there's a big miss from Milwaukee. This is a simple 50-50 that, like, you don't need to win it, but you need to make contact. He's just flown past the ball.
Yeah, it's really difficult, and at this point, I wonder if you're UW and you're like, okay, write this off for next week and just go on try and get the win next week. I just don't get it. This Milwaukee Panther team is just so out of sync.
Yeah, not my cats. That's all I'm saying.
Not my cats.
Fraud alert is what's happening here.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, going into this matchup on paper, 2-1 for each team, we could have been looking at a potential Game 5 scenario. But here we are, Scrungus. 2-1's the score. UNI is in a game set match. And this is the first demo that I think I've seen in 2 games for this Milwaukee squad.
Yeah, honestly, like, they're only up, like, UNI is only up by 1 right now, but I'm super confident. Jesus, what a great shot. But
yeah.
I'm so confident that this is just not going to a Game 4, let alone a Game 5. This is just going to be a Panther sweep here, just like we saw last week.
Yeah, exactly. That's the big thing, too. You know, Carthage, who played a lot faster against this UNI Purple team. Of course, UNI Purple team had that disadvantage because Tonkin had to come up, but we don't see any miscommunication here. Oh, just off the top of the crossbar. And this one's defended. Okay, Your Doom's working the right-hand side, but AJ quickly defends it, and the ball gets cleared left.
he had no boost to shoot the ball. Like, he was just going to get beat to it every day of the week. AJ just took his time and just defended it over to the corner, as TJ is going to try and keep this one alive. Gets a low 50 that keeps it in the corner. AJ keeps it corralled. And Arity's just waiting back midline, just tries to pop it over the cross. And it's just bamboozled to see Milwaukee just suffer like this.
Yeah, it's really difficult. We've seen double commits. We've seen less demos. They're not playing as quickly. They're not playing with urgency. And any urgency that they did play with led to sloppy mistakes. And it's really difficult.
Yeah, and just more sloppy play coming out from him as we just see another, you see Arity there just waiting. He's calm. He's in no rush. They don't need to. For all the good reason, they don't need to right now. They are not the ones that are the passenger princesses in this game right now. They're just waiting for stuff to happen because they don't need to press a super heavy offense here. Like, Milwaukee's making enough mistakes all series long where they just don't need to press. As we see an own goal come out, like, you can't even blame UNI for this.
No, and that's going to be Arity's hat trick. Comes in game 3 on an own goal. And you also see that Alex didn't really, try to 100% defend. Like, I felt like they could have done a little bit more to defend that ball. I feel like that's just frustration at this point. You didn't come out the gate the way that you wanted to. Maybe the mentals got a little low. But here we are for the second week in a row. Scrungus, UNI Purple sweeps 3-0.
And I don't want to caster curse here, but I'm 2 for 2 right now on the casting joint. So I am having a blast. I'm 6-0 if we're talking full game. So
oh man,
we're having a blast in the backseat. I'm just here for the ride, my man.
You're the lucky charm here, Scrungus. Absolutely.
Oh, now I'm jinxed. Now I say I'm lucky. I didn't say I was lucky. I'm just saying I'm here for the ride. I'm just here for the cruise.
Right, exactly. And kind of looking at the scores here, the only 1-2 score for this UW-Milwaukee Panthers gold team was Alex at the very end there at the last game. Not the own goal, but able to get one follow-up, and that's the only thing. Whereas the UNI Panthers, Arity alone scored 6 goals.
Yeah, UNI, like, I can't even give, like, solo efforts or solo, like, prizes to each, like, UNI player. They did that game as a team. And they literally just waited for Milwaukee to make mistakes. So it wasn't even, UNI did nothing really flashy here besides TJ's really nice goal in the end of game 3. But really it was just Milwaukee just kind of just letting them have it. Like, Milwaukee just kind of gave the win to them. Like, it wasn't rotational mistakes. It wasn't like play style. It was just missing the ball. Just straight mistakes. You just can't have it.
And mistakes like that compound on one another like that. Well, for the people who watched, go ahead. If you are interested in UNI Panther merch, go ahead, go down from the Twitch icon, click the merch tab. That'll take you to the UNI Panther store, where we have shirts, jerseys, fully customizable, hoodies, hats, anything that you want for the gamer in your life. Also, check out at 8 o'clock, we'll have Joe and the League of Legends team, the UNI Purple team for that, is going to play at 8 o'clock. So we'll be down for about 30 minutes. Go ahead and watch them, support the League team as well. Looking at next week, Purple team is going to face off an 0-3 UW Superior team. So that'll be an exciting matchup next week. And Gold, who just came off of a sweep themselves, however not in their favor, against Murray State, will play against the 2-1 Upper Iowa University. Scrungus, any final thoughts before we sign off for next week?
UNI's looking solid, my man. This is going to be a good season. I can feel it. I feel it in my bones.
I feel it in my bones too. Playoffs, definitely a strong look for this UNI Purple team. Well, everyone, thank you for joining us. UNI Purple Panthers defeat UW-Milwaukee Panthers Gold 3-0 in their second straight sweep. In the booth, I have Scrungus. In production is Igneous. My name's Jaeger. See you next time.